Hello, this is Neil from Team Teacher, teaching, living, and raising a family in China. Today, we are going to look at your very first class teaching here in China and what we advise that you do. What we do is we actually do an introduction class, and we have a PPT that we use, and maybe we can show you this now and you've got an idea of a template that you could possibly use to create your own introductory class. So let's take a look. First off, I always include hello because it's going to be the only word that I definitely know that they will be able to say. And I can get a big hello from them at the beginning of the class. So I like to use sound effects and get their attention in class. I always start off by giving my name. I don't give my full name. I actually go by Neil Teacher because if they can't say my name, at least they will be able to say teacher. And next up, I want to tell them where I'm from. I actually try to make a game of this and see if they can guess what country is my country. They never get it right. So I am from England, and right now I'm going to get into what is England. I'm going to throw different elements of England at the students, and hopefully I can start making some connections and links to what they might be familiar with, because a lot of Western culture blends together, and it's hard for them to differentiate between countries, I found sometimes. So first we have these famous English people. We've got the royal family. England's always sort of associated with this. And we've got James Bond, ever popular. Even if they don't know who he is, they'll probably get the iconography and the images. And of course, Harry Potter. I've started to include pictures of myself here in Harry Potter related scenarios. And Mr. Bean. I've never been to a country where Mr. Bean has not been a known figure. And I like to talk about the sport of a country. So football is very popular in England. And I want you to notice as well, I'm using a lot of animated GIFs in this PowerPoint and lots of colors, lots of sounds. I want students' attention constantly to be drawn to myself and to the PowerPoint, and this is a good key way to do that. So at this point, I want to break up my class because there's probably been a bit of teacher talk, and I'm going to show them a video. Now, a video I suggest that you show is tourism videos that you can find on YouTube or wherever. And you can show them either of your city or of your country. Now, the reason to choose tourism videos is because they've got great music, they're generally attractive, well done, and they show all the important and key attractions and points of the place that you're from. And they're short, you don't have to cobble anything together. So highly recommended, and they're always engaging and or inspiring for the students. Now, I kind of like to make a comparison between my city back home and the city that I'm in currently teaching, which is Shenzhen right now. So I can say here that we have a bridge that opens and closes. And do they have that over here? I also talk about the transport. We have big, famous red buses. We have the black cabs. I can ask students what color their taxis, what color their buses are, etc. And I can talk about the big attractions that people go to see and why it's famous. And then I can ask students what they have in their city and see if they can tell me. And then, they're teaching me as well. We're sharing the experience. Now, one very key important part is you should always include food of your country. Students are very interested in food. They like to look at food, as most people do, because it's very different what we eat to what's eaten in China. Is a bit strange to them, but also very interesting. And also, I get to ask them if they think it's going to be delicious, what they like about it, what they don't like about it, and any differences like tea. I put milk in my tea, and it's not common to do that here in China. And you should definitely include pictures of your family. So you can see how your family and their family might be different. And I also like to include special people in my life. But for this time, I actually have a running gag where I include famous people that I've taken pictures with at the Waxworks museums. But, use pictures of your real friends and explain how you met them and stuff like that. It's fun and it's interesting. If you've taught before, include pictures that you have with your other students. My students are always interested to see different students in different places all over the world and see how it is. They can relate their life to the lives of these other students in a different country. And I'll break it up here with this video I have of me in um, South Korea eating live octopus. We actually have this on our channel, and I'll include a link in the notes in case you want to watch that. But at this point, just throw a video in there of you doing something cool, fun, or interesting, even if it's dancing or singing. So it just kind of breaks up the flow, and they can see you doing something in a different situation. And then we come back to likes, and I'll go over likes that I have. I like rock music, pirates, singing, fighting, comic books, etc. I can ask the students if they like these things as well, and we can build connections in these ways. But the whole idea really of this PowerPoint is to show that you're not just this faceless person that stands in front of the class talking to them and making them repeat words in a language that they don't know and barely speak. No, you want them to become interested in you, to see you as more than just this teacher, to see you with your family, to see your interests, to kind of see your history and your background, to get a complete picture of who you are, and to also convey that you're friendly, you're fun, you're approachable, and that this class is going to be interesting and it's going to be engaging. And if you can get the students to ask you questions about yourself, all the better. So after this, I will actually go into probably doing a song, maybe the Hokey Pokey, or if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Very easy go-to songs that you can do in any situation, really. And then after that, we'll go over the classroom rules, and we'll do that in a different video. But I just want you to see what our introductory PowerPoint looks like, and give you some ideas for a template that you can use for your first class here. If you like this video, please feel free to like and subscribe to our channel. All the best. Bye-bye.